Yo, what is up, guys? Today we are putting Google's brand new Gemini 3.6 Flash model through a series of mind-blowing practical tests. Google claims that this lightweight Flash model isn't just for answering simple text questions anymore. It can actually build fully working, interactive, custom creative tools right inside Canvas. So today we are going to test that claim to the limit. We are going to build a physical texture generator, a 3D paper-cut animation studio, a Flappy Bird clone, an interactive iPhone technical teardown, and even attempt to convert a 2D photo into an interactive 3D website. Let's jump into the screen and see what Gemini 3.6 Flash can really cook. Google demonstrated that you can use Gemini to extract real, natural textures from environmental photos and build custom design elements. So let's build an interactive tool for that. I went to Gemini, selected 3.6 Flash, uploaded 4 texture photos I found online, wood grain, stone wall, bark, and fabric, and enabled the Canvas tool. Then I dropped in a prompt asking Gemini to analyze the photos, isolate the textures, and build an interactive Canvas web app with controls for pattern scale, contrast, rotation, high-res PNG exporting. Guys, look at what it built. It took my 4 reference photos and created a working editor. Look at these controls. I can adjust the pattern scale and rotation angle in real time. It actually generated PBR maps. We have options for albedo base color, normal maps, and height displacement maps. The color grading palette lets me change color variations instantly, and I can download 2K PNGs or copy the CSS pattern snippet directly. To show you how powerful this is, I downloaded a displacement map texture, went over to Maki.ai, uploaded it onto a blank t-shirt template, and boom, an instant, unique fashion print design. You could literally launch an e-commerce brand with this workflow alone. Next, I wanted to see if Gemini could build an interactive animation controller. First, I generated a base image using a prompt for a highly detailed paper-cut illustration, a lone traveler walking across glowing floating islands with layered depth, golden light rays, and floating petals. The image quality came out super crisp. I downloaded that image, fed it back into Gemini in Canvas mode, and asked it to generate 4 variations from different camera angles. Then I asked it to take all those frames and build an interactive Canvas tool. The tool needed to play a smooth 15-second loop animation with controls for walking speed, light intensity, pedal density, camera zoom, play-pause buttons, and an export feature. For our third test, I wanted to test pure interactive logic. I asked Gemini 3.6 Flash to code a classic Flappy Bird game, complete with collision detection, score tracking, and smooth physics controls. And look at that! The physics are surprisingly smooth. Flap mechanics work on click, score counters update, and restart triggers properly when you hit a pipe. For a lightweight Flash model generating code in seconds, it executed the logic flawlessly. Now let's try something educational, an AI product teardown. I used a detailed technical prompt to generate a 3D exploded view of the latest iPhone, showing the display assembly, logic board, Taptic engine, camera modules, and battery against a dark blue background. Once I got the technical illustration, I uploaded the image back to Gemini in Canvas mode and said, build an interactive Canvas tool where I can click on different components of the exploded iPhone view to see a short explanation of how that specific part works. It spit out an HTML page. You can click on the battery or logic board, and an explanatory sidebar pops up with technical details. It's an incredible learning tool for students, creators, or technical documentation. For our final, toughest test, converting a photograph into an explorable 3D web model, I uploaded a photograph of a modern glass and concrete cliffside house at golden hour and prompted Gemini, acting as an expert 3JS developer. I asked it to procedurally rebuild the building's shape, materials, glass glazing, orbit controls, and day-dusk lighting into a single executable HTML file. Here is the result. The controls work. I can rotate around the scene using orbit controls, switch between day and night lighting modes, and zoom in and out. However, let's keep it real. The 3D model lacks accurate structural detail. Missing elements like stairs and fine architectural lines make it a very rough approximation of the original photo. I actually ran this exact same prompt through Grok 4.5, and Grok's procedural 3D code was significantly closer to the original image structure. So Gemini struggles a bit with complex 3D spatial reconstruction. So what's the final verdict on Gemini 3.6 Flash? Look, Flash models are built primarily for speed and efficiency. It generates interactive canvas code absurdly fast, and for 2D design tools, game prototypes, and quick web layouts, it does an incredible job. However, when compared to flagship heavyweights like Claude Fable 5, GPT 5.6, or Kimi K3, it isn't operating at that deep reasoning frontier tier. Google seems to be prioritizing speed and accessibility with their Flash line right now. But rumor has it that they are cooking something massive with the upcoming Gemini 4 family, which should directly challenge the top-tier models. All the prompts used in this video are linked in the description below so you can test them out yourself.